Wednesdays here on the program, we like to put the spotlight on the farm women's group Common Ground.
Common Ground is a group of farm women who want to be a resource for consumers who want to know more about how their food is grown. In this segment, we hear from Common Ground volunteer Molly Aden on what farmers are thinking about right now when it comes to managing insects and disease in their fields.
Well, you probably noticed that producers are busy irrigating this time of the year, but they are also keeping an eye on disease and insects. And joining me now with more on this is Molly Aden with Common Ground. And Molly, it's good to see you today.
Good to see you, John. Yes, farmers across the state are extremely busy irrigating, but they're also thinking about that disease pressure that's coming in or those insects. There is a couple of reasons on our farm why we are interested in watching for disease pressure and insects, and those being its effect on yield. The other reason would be how it's going to affect that field the next year. Ways that we can handle these is crop rotation. So you might see farmers we usually do 2 years of corn and a year of beans. That way we're eliminating some of that disease pressure that stays on the residue, like the corn leaves or the bean stubble that's left in the field for next year. Another thing we do is pay attention when we're picking seeds for the year is there's different hybrids that are more resistant to those diseases, whether it be Goss's wilt or stalk rot or different things. And then on the insect side, there's also hybrids that are more resistant to those bugs too. Another way we can do it is scouting. So weekly scouts in the field will be looking for those bugs, whether it be on the leaves by the tassel, or we could still be watching for rootworm beetles that could be clipping the silks on our corn and preventing pollination. With that, we're just looking for problems. For disease, we really don't want that fungus growing up the plant and affecting any leaves above the ear, because that is affecting the sunlight the plant gets and ultimately affecting yield. What happens when we discover a problem that maybe crept in on us that we weren't already prepared for or didn't expect? We can have a plain sprayer fields this time of year to help prevent that disease spread or that insect spread. And another thing that we're watching for is for us, we got some hail this year. So once you open up those leaf tissues, they kind of invite different diseases to come in. And so those are just places that we might watch extra careful on our farm for those issues.
Okay, sounds good. And Molly, you are coming back now with a recipe to share.
Yes, I'm assuming that everyone has quite a few zucchini growing in their garden, so I thought I would bring a fun frosted brownie recipe that's made with zucchinis.
Perfect. All right, we'll see you in a few minutes.